Howdy folks, BC here. You're watching Deuce and Guns. Today we're going to talk about the winch, so get prepared to get dirty. Alright, now this video is going to just be a high level video on the actual Deuce's winch. There's a lot more specific information I can throw out there for you, but I'll split that into part 2, part 3, part 4. It'll go on for quite a while because there's a lot of things you can do with this. It's a very versatile piece of equipment on the Deuce. And it wasn't actually on every Deuce. A lot of Deuces don't have the winch on there. It is not electrically driven. It is not hydraulically driven. Some of the really big, huge trucks out there do use a hydraulic system. I think the 5 tons do. The A3, the M35 A3, I think it had a hydraulic winch on it. But this is actually PTO driven off of the transmission. Alrighty, ideally, when you're just driving down a highway, not off-roading or anything, but you want to have that wound up as tight as you can. A little loose right now because I've had it out playing around with it getting ready for this video, but usually it's a little bit tighter than that for me. And you take your chain, you put it through this D ring here, and then you hook the other end over here. Now when I first actually bought this Deuce, I thought, what if I hit something and I dislodge this sucker? Comes flying out and I run over it. Well, what could that do? Could that tear up my my winch? I don't know. Well, I've hit some pretty big bumps with this thing, and probably going faster than I should have. This has never budged. I don't know if it's the weight, I don't know if it's just the way it's pinned up against the actual bumper, but it works. It will not dislodge. Maybe if you rolled it over, but probably not even then. Now let's look at how we unlock it. Okay, first let's go ahead and take off the chain. Alrighty. You might want to wear some steel-toed boots for this. I didn't, but be careful when you're flinging this thing around because it is heavy. Now you unlock it, there's a little lever right over here. Let me zoom in on that. Okay, the first thing you want to do is pull this lever out over here and turn it. There's a little divot in there where it will lock into. That now frees the winch up to be drug out, so you can now hook it around a tree or whatever you need to do to haul your butt out of whatever situation you got yourself into. And here's your external clutch for your actual winch. As you can see, it says in, has an arrow pointed in this direction, word clutch, and then out that way. So if you want to disengage the winch from outside, you push it this way, and if you want to engage it from the outside, you push it this way, which it's not quite engaged. It has to move around a little bit. There we go. Now that is locked in and in gear basically. And there's a little latch down here that keeps the clutch from accidentally being shaken into the in position, and I'll show you that now. Okay, we are now seated in the Deuce, and as you can see, you're actually looking underneath my legs here. These are my legs. I'm seated in the driver's seat, and right here is the lever that actually operates the winch. There's a little door here that actually keeps it from going into gear. So I'm going to flip that up, and now it's free to move. And in order to move it, you actually need to depress the clutch, which is why I'm in the driver's seat and not sitting in the passenger side, so you can see better. Put it all the way to one side here, and you can see its normal position is over neutral. And then right behind it is reverse. So if you want to play it out slowly, it will, I guess if you want to winch yourself down a hill, I guess that would be where that could be used for. And put it all the way back here. You can see low is the next one. I don't know if you can see there or not. There we go. Low is the next one here. Then another neutral. And then at the very far end is high speed. If you need to get out of jam in a hurry, I guess. I'm just explaining this now because you won't be able to hear me when the engine's going. Now let's demonstrate this. And as a final little piece of fun here, I'm going to attach a GoPro, or I have attached a GoPro to the actual winch itself, and I'm going to go ahead and feed this out here. Well guys, that's what I got for my Deuce Winch video today, and that was just a high level. I will be getting to more of the nuts and bolts of it later on. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and like, favorite, subscribe. It really helps out my channel. And if you have any comments or questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment box below the video. And I hope you guys have a great day. See ya.